Welcome back to Pour Into Purpose. I'm your host, Counselor Stewart. If you're joining me today, thank you for spending a little of your time with me. Whether you're getting ready for the school day, driving home, taking a walk, or simply finding a quiet moment for yourself, I'm grateful you're here. This season is all about building the village because great schools don't happen by accident. They are built with intention, one relationship at a time. Today's conversation is called Every Child Needs an Invitation. Not an invitation to a birthday party, not an invitation to a club, an invitation to belong. Before we jump in, let me share a thought with you. When builders begin constructing a home, they don't start with the paint colors, the furniture, or the landscaping. They don't even start with the walls. They begin with the foundation because they know everything they build afterward depends on what's underneath it. A beautiful house sitting on a weak foundation won't stand for long. Schools are no different. We spend weeks preparing lesson plans, decorating classrooms, organizing supplies, and thinking about academic goals. Those things absolutely matter. But before we can build confident learners, resilient problem solvers, or thriving school communities, we have to lay the foundation of belonging. Every smile, every greeting, every conversation, every moment we intentionally help a child feel seen. Those are the first bricks. Because no child should have to wonder if they belong before they can learn. That foundation begins with something simple but incredibly powerful, an invitation. Think about the last time you walked into a room where you didn't know anyone. Maybe it was a new job, a conference, a church, a meeting. What was the first thing you were looking for? Probably someone who smiled, someone who welcomed you, someone who made the room feel a little less unfamiliar. Now, imagine being 5 years old, or 10, or 13, walking into a brand new classroom, new teacher, new classmates, new expectations, maybe even a new school. For many students, the first day isn't exciting. It's uncertain. They're asking questions they may never say out loud. Will anyone talk to me? Will my teacher like me? Where do I fit? Will anyone notice if I'm here? That's why belonging can't be left to chance. It has to be intentional. And here's why that invitation matters so much. One of the things I've learned over the years is that children are incredible observers. They notice the things we don't always realize we're communicating. They notice whether we greet them with excitement or simply routine. They notice who gets called on, who gets encouraged, and who quietly slips through the cracks. Sometimes, before a child ever believes they belong in a classroom, they're watching to see if there's room for them. They may never say it out loud, but they're wondering, will someone take the time to know me? Is it okay if I'm different? Will this be a place where I can grow? Who will notice if I'm having a hard day? The answers to those questions rarely come from a lesson plan. They come from everyday moments. From a teacher who remembers a student's favorite book, a counselor who checks in after a difficult morning, a cafeteria worker who greets students by name, a custodian who offers a smile in the hallway. Those moments may seem ordinary to us, but to a child, they're powerful reminders that they matter. Long before students remember the first assignment, they remember how the people in the building made them feel. And when children feel seen, they begin to believe they belong. One of the biggest misconceptions in education is believing students will naturally find where they fit. But what I have come to realize is that belonging doesn't just happen. It's something we create intentionally, one relationship at a time. Some students walk through our doors already feeling confident. They find their place quickly and connect with others with ease. But for many children, it isn't that simple. They arrive carrying invisible backpacks filled with anxiety, grief, disappointment, fear, loneliness, or experiences we may never know. Those students don't need us to wait for them to come out of their shell. They need someone to notice them. Sometimes the greatest intervention isn't a program, a strategy, or a new initiative. Sometimes it's a genuine welcome. It's a smile that says, "I'm glad you're here." It's hearing their names spoken with kindness. It's knowing that someone sees them before they ever have to ask to be seen. Can I tell you who I worry about sometimes? The quiet students. Not every child who needs a connection is loud. Sometimes it's the student who never raises their hand, the child who quietly eats lunch alone, the student who always says, "I'm fine." Those students are often waiting for someone to invite them in. Sometimes one sentence changes everything. "I'm really glad you're here today. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Would you help me with something? Tell me a little bit about yourself." Those words may seem ordinary to us. To a child, they can be unforgettable. But there's something else I've noticed over the years. The students who need us the most don't always know how to ask for what they need. Some hide behind behavior, some hide behind humor, some hide behind perfection, some hide behind silence. If we only pour into the students who naturally connect with us, we'll miss the very children who need an invitation the most. Sometimes a child's sense of belonging begins because one adult simply chose to see them. So what does that actually look like in practice? Imagine walking into a classroom where your teacher knows your name, your ideas matter, your culture is respected, mistakes are treated as opportunities to grow, kindness is accepted. Everyone has a place. That kind of classroom isn't built with decorations. It isn't created by expensive bulletin boards. It's built through intentional relationships. Every greeting is another brick. Every encouraging conversation adds another layer. Every act of kindness strengthens the foundation. Over time, those small moments become something strong enough to support learning, resilience, confidence, and hope. That's how villages are built, one relationship at a time. Of course, building the village doesn't stop with our students. Families need invitations too. Every parent who walks through our doors is hoping for more than information. They're hoping for connection. They may never say it out loud, but many are wondering, can I trust this school with my child? Will my child be seen, supported, and cared for? Will my voice matter here? Those questions aren't answered by one event or one meeting. They're answered over time. When schools intentionally welcome families, listen to their voices, communicate openly, and celebrate their children, families stop feeling like visitors. They become partners. And when families know they're valued, children feel it. That's when trust begins to grow. That's when schools truly become a village. When you put all of those moments together, something remarkable begins to happen. You begin to build a culture where children feel safe, where they feel valued, where they know they belong. That kind of culture isn't created during one assembly. It isn't built during orientation. It grows in the ordinary moments we choose every single day. Learning students' name, remembering what brings them joy, checking in after a difficult day, celebrating effort and growth, making sure every child knows there's a place for them. Those moments may seem small, but that's how villages are built. Brick by brick, conversation by conversation, relationship by relationship. We build something that lasts. Here's your weekly pour. Don't wait for students to earn belonging. Give it first. The invitation you extend on the first day may become the confidence they carry for the rest of the year. Because when children know they belong, they participate, they take healthy risks, they trust, they grow. And sometimes one intentional invitation changes the entire direction of a child's school experience. Thank you for spending this time with me on Pour Into Purpose. If today's conversation encouraged you, share it with another educator, counselor, administrator, or parent who believes every child deserves to feel seen from the moment they walk through the school doors. Next week, we'll continue building our village with episode 3, Building Trust Before Trouble. We'll explore why trust should never begin after conflict. It should already be there long before challenges arise. Until next time, remember this: every smile lays a brick, every conversation strengthens the foundation, every relationship helps build the village our children deserve. So keep building with intention, keep leading with heart, and keep pouring into what matters most.